So it's a virtuous cycle of growth, and the multiplier impact is what will give India a big boost.
Okay. Let us also talk a little bit about the revenue implication or the revenue impact that this might have. You know, by one estimate, about 48,000 crore would be the revenue impact. Do you see that, you know, we will be able to take care of this, and, you know, any kind of fiscal slip that you see, you know, going forward?
Rahulji, we are currently collecting nearly 2 lakh crores every month. And with this boost in demand, the revenue will probably go up rather than being a revenue
So
loss.
you're expecting some amount of revenue buoyancy as a result of
100%.
this? So
it is always so. And I think that every theory,
right.
economic theory suggests that.
Right.
And for that matter, in 2 lakh crore a month, so 24 lakh crore, 22 lakh crore collected in a year.
Yes.
This is hardly a very consequential amount.
Right. You know, if you look at the Q1 GDP numbers at 7.8, you know, it's a 5-quarter high. How do you react to these numbers, especially in the context of, you know, someone calling it a dead economy?
Well, I think Mr. Rahul Gandhi has been a naysayer and a person who could never understand economics. We have seen that over the years. He sees ghosts where there are none. He cannot appreciate that the people of India are seeing significant improvement in their lives. He has not yet been able to reconcile that the people of India have voted him out 3 times in a row. It's a rocket that somehow seems to fail every time it tries to take off. Mr. Rahul Gandhi actually hurt the sentiments of 140 crore Indians who can see the improvement in their lives, who can see that Prime Minister Modi has reduced their income tax, who can see that Prime Minister Modi is providing 80 crore Indians, even after they have come out of poverty, with free food grains, who can see that the fertilizer prices haven't gone up in 11 years, because Prime Minister Modi has made sure that any burden of increase in tax prices, and there has been a huge increase in fertilizer price, is borne by the central government. Prime Minister Modi is a sensitive human being, very, very concerned and caring for the last man at the bottom of the pyramid. Right from day one, he worried about their social security. Right from day one, he committed his government to the poor, to the marginalized sections, to the unbanked sections of society. After all, what was Jan Dhan account? He made the bank doors open for every citizen of this country.
Right.
What was Ayushman Bharat? And finally, even everybody above 70 getting free healthcare. So today, 65 crore, 62 to 65 crore brothers and sisters, and everybody above the age of 70 included, is eligible for free healthcare. With the reduction of GST on premium on life and health policies from 18% to 0.
Yes.
It's a massive reduction.
Yeah.
The middle class will get an ability to buy more insurance and secure their future, their health, and an unfortunate incident in their lives or anybody in their family's lives. So I think it's a very concerted effort over the years in a very smart fashion, while making sure the sanctity of the fundamentals of the economy remains strong, while making sure we don't slip back,
Right.
but only power on for a brighter and brighter future for every Indian in India. I think Prime Minister Modi has clearly shown that good economics can also be equal to good politics. The old adage of the Congress, which itself used to always be looking at very, very low ambition ideas, which was full of scams and scandals, the Colgate, the telecom scam, the Commonwealth Games scam, the Antrix Devas, the list goes on and on. Prime Minister Modi in 11 years has run an honest government, and honest government will always have money to spare to give benefit worth over 2 lakh crores in one shot through the reduction of GST.
So will it give some comfort to the markets as well? They have been slightly soft over the last few quarters. Do you think it will also give market men a reason to celebrate because bold reforms are on the way, that this government is not hesitant to take risks?
I think very clearly the market recognizes that we are in safe hands. They recognize that a decisive, strong leader like Prime Minister Modi will always keep national interests ahead of everything else. And therefore, if you see, while they've been a little soft, but they've been range bound.
Yes.
Between 24,500 and 25,500, the Nifty has moved.
Right.
But I'm very confident that this and the impact of this starting on the first day of Navratri on 22nd September will give a big leg up to the economy, to GDP growth, will ensure that Indian investments continue to power on, will attract more people to set up base, because ultimately when there's demand,
Yes.
there will be interest and investment to meet that demand. And a growing demand means growing jobs,
Right.
growing number of people required in the supply chain. More investments will lead to jobs in the manufacturing side.
Right.
Services is already growing in a double-digit level. You saw the numbers, the services PMI is at an all-time high almost.
Right.
So I think all in all, India is poised for a very bright future. I assure you our exports also this year will be higher than last year.
Let's come to that. So I think, let me rewind a little bit and, come to what you've been dealing with, and you've been at the center of all of it. Till about July 6th or 7th, things seem to be going fine with in our negotiations with the US. Then in a matter of weeks, we had a tariff of 25%, then another 25% on top of that. What went wrong in these few weeks?
Well, I think the US-India relationship is one of the most consequential relationships on the globe today. We are two very large democracies. We believe in the rule of law. We are allies and friends for long. We have had certain blips, like we had the sanctions post the nuclear tests in 1998.
Yes.
I look at this only as one more situation which will pass as there's a deeper understanding of the reality of the situation. And I'm very confident this relationship will only strengthen in the years to come.
And how soon do you expect things to resolve?
It could happen soon enough. It may take some time. Irrespective, we will continue to be friends. We will continue to be engaged with the United States. And I'm sure we will continue to have greater economic relationships, defense relationships, greater interest in a safe, fair and secure Indo-Pacific. In some sense, it's a very multi-dimensional relationship where we contribute to each other's economies in different dimensions and will continue to do so.
It's comforting to hear these words from you. And we also picked up that you said somewhere that things could happen as soon as November. Is that a correct?
Well, if you recall, when Prime Minister Modi and Honorable President Donald Trump met in February, they had tasked the two teams to conclude the first tranche of a bilateral trade agreement by fall of 25, which
Yes.
is about November 2025. And I'm sure we will continue to be engaged to try and find solutions to reach that outcome. If at all it's give and take a few days, a few weeks, a few months, in a nation's history,
Yeah.
such small periods will not define long-term objectives and goals.
I think